My remit here at the museum is to encourage contemporary artists to work with and be inspired by the historic collections here at RAM.
When I was first invited to make work for RAM, it was a very exciting thing. And of course, with something like 1 million objects, your mind is completely boggled by how much stuff there is and how much of that stuff is interesting. So we went to the stores and had a look. And as you can see, these places where all the objects are kept are really beautiful places, kind of secret behind the scenes. So the whole thing is very compelling.
It's the second time that I've done a long-term project where I was commissioned by RAM to photograph. Even though the work is being published in Europe and in America at the moment, for me it really belongs in Exeter. It's really, really important that it's here, and as much as possible I can get the people who participated to actually come into the museum.
The Contemporary Art Commission from RAM, I decided that on my daily walks, collect all of the plants that I found growing. I think this artwork will reflect the rich culture of the plants that are grown around this city, and the way perhaps that people came together to help each other and maybe reassess and rethink the importance of being outside and of nature.
The commission from RAM gave me this very broad remit of telling an untold story. The magic of a museum space turning temporarily into a place very far away.
There's a conversation there for me going on between RAM's collection of seeds from different parts of the world and local to Devon, and what I'm trying to do here in this garden and in the landscape around where I live.
I did a lot of research into RAM's online collection, and I came across the seaweed collection, and it took me by surprise because I hadn't engaged with a natural history collection before in my work. So I've been looking at Amelia Warren-Griffiths' collection, and from these ideas around seaweed collectors and gender, I started to think more broadly around if there is a relationship in seaweed and gender more widely. But it's also maybe just the first chapter in an ongoing project which I'll continue to work on.
RAM put on a very good exhibition, which was an opportunity to see and learn about what some of the other artists were doing and to just feel a part of something quite exciting. And over the years I've been to see exhibitions there. Very recently I've been brought back into contact with it in a more direct way. That generated a whole body of work which has given rise to the Tide Pool prints and the small book that's being made for the show, Sea Gardens.
I think it's great that we're able to support artists in the city and the region at RAM, and that we can become another visual art space in the region.